on fire!
There we go. So, in the bottom right, winning the first map but losing the second, it's ECV Rodzyn, and he's playing Protoss.
Yeah, and in the top left position, playing the blue color as a Zerg, it's Namshar. Playing for Dead Pixels.
So, just really, I really liked that from Namshar. Like, he was actually kind of behind when he did that push, but he just went for it, and I don't think Rodzyn was really prepared for a push like that.
No, exactly. I'm a bit sad that we got those issues with the stream, because it basically made me unaware of what happened in the final push there.
Yeah, but basically, just Namshar just streamed his units across the map, and
Yeah.
Rodzyn was teching, like he got blink and stuff, and it looked like he was going into more immortals. But by the time that Namshar actually arrived with his forces, he had like one immortal, so it wasn't enough to hold. So I think like if Namshar would have waited like one more minute, I think Rodzyn would have had a lot more take.
Yeah, we could see. I saw that there was actually a Void Raider out there in the end.
Yeah, there was like one Voider, but that was far from enough to hold that kind of push.
But it's true. It takes a while for Void Raider to kill roaches.
Yeah, it does.
So, understandable. We can see, I was just checking the stream now. There's a stream delay, as people are probably aware of.
Yeah.
And it's basically, you can see the upper quarter, left quarter of the
Yeah,
screen.
I like when we tested how I had that problem, but then it seemed to go away. I don't know why it came back. So I'll have to pay some attention to that. That doesn't happen again.
Yeah, we just have to give props to the chat that actually said something.
Yeah.
I'm a bit sad actually that we didn't see that ourselves.
Yeah, that was clumsy. That was clumsy of us.
Yeah.
We apologize.
Anywho, hopefully it's fixed now. I'm actually paying some attention to the stream right now because the game is about to start over at stream. So yeah, I'm a bit unfocused on the game right now, which is bad. But at the same time, we are not seeing any early aggression here.
Yeah, no, it's really standard openers for both players. It was like a standard gateway spam from Rodzyn, and then it was like I think it was Hashcat. I'm not sure if it was Hashcat full. I think it was Hashcat full, and then a fairly quick third, but not crazy quick from Namshar. So
we can see that Rodzyn is getting a little bit of a wall in here. It's a pretty big wall, actually.
Yeah.
Would you say that it's actually worth it?
I don't know. I think any wall versus Zerg is just good, so they just don't come in with links like later in the game. But
isn't it better to just get a like that small wall in over at the top? Over at the top, over at the top ramp.
Yeah, you mean like yeah. I've seen some places that.
I mean, if you don't want to get Zerg streaming into your main, I mean, because your natural won't have any tech buildings anyway. Then, so I mean, it's not like you won't be able to stop the Zergins over in the natural.
Yeah, no, I'm not a Protoss on expert wolf, so I don't really know.
No, neither am I. I'm just brainstorming here.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm not actually sure. I couldn't say. It's like I think like it doesn't really matter that much. I mean, if I got the same IPs, I mean, I'm not like don't take my word for it. But like, if you ask me, I don't think it's that big a deal. But what do we see from Namshar? It's like some safety votes here probably, and like there's no Lariat coming.
No, I think he wants to just continue to macro up. He has excellent knowledge of what Rodzyn is doing here. He has overlords everywhere. He had some Zergins running into the main and stuff. So I mean, he's pretty aware of what is coming as well. I mean, he knows that there are some adepts coming right now.
Yeah, it looks like you're going to be some sort of a depth drop coming in.
As well? Ah, you mean from the robotics? Yeah, that is true.
It was a really quick robotics opener this game, so That's not as standard. It's still pretty solid. Like, especially since the depths are pretty strong right now. Like, going for depth drops is never a bad thing. Ooh, and those two adepts barely make it away.
Yeah, that get something? No.
He didn't actually get...
How many drones did he get?
He got 2.
Like,
that's
I didn't really think he got.
He just threw those adepts away. That's really bad. And we see the counter push from Namshar.
He tried to, but I would like to give that to Namshar actually. He was really good at proactively moving his workers away from the adepts.
You know what we might see, Mindful? No, we might see disruptor drops. That would be so cool.
Later on, in that case.
Yeah, I'm holding out for it.
Christmas already here. Yeah, I mean, my serve heart would take a beating seeing the disruptor drops. But yeah, there's a lot of action.
As a Terran player, I have no stakes in this.
Of course. But will this mothership core get that Ravager?
No, he doesn't. This is actually really bad news for Rodzyn. Like, he doesn't.
Yeah, he actually wastes overcharge.
Ooh, and here comes the disruptor. This. Ooh, he gets one Ravager.
Perfect splits, almost.
Yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, there's a lot of stalkers here now, so I guess Namshar can't really continue this push.
Yeah, it's just gonna pull back. It wasn't that big of an investment.
No, but that timing actually. I mean,
we see the adept coming in at the same time. Did he? I don't think he got very many drones there.
I think it just dropped.
Yeah, got one drop.
We got here. Yeah, so still excellent control by Namshar. He's paying full attention to what's going on.
Yeah, like really solid, like harass defense overall right now. So it's really good to see. And he's gonna go home with that.
I have to say, I'm really impressed with how. Oh, they can't see the Overlord here unless there's an air unit close by. That is why he's still alive. I was thinking that this is one badass Overlord.
Yeah, but
staying right next to the Protoss.
Every single Zerg has the Overlord right there. Did you know that?
Yeah. So I was really impressed, and we can see now that Rodzyn is basically getting all the information he needs here with that hallucinated Phoenix. He actually decides to move out after getting the information that he wanted. And this is pretty scary push.
It is. I mean, he doesn't like he has the upgrades for Hydralisks on the way, but no actual Hydralisks on the way. Which is interesting. Just some more roaches and some links now.
This base, by the way, it felt a bit like Namshar just built it.
Oh, he got that was a big hit from that disruptor. We see, like this this is actually going to be pretty tough for Namshar. A lot comes down to these disruptor hits.
Yeah, I was surprised that he actually didn't manage to get the hatchery down.
Yeah, that was still alive. That's really weird. Ooh, and he
just what I was going to say about the hatchery was...
he got that one disrupted. That's big.
I thought that the hatchery was a bit like a buffer, like that made him get some more time before needing to engage the Protoss. Yeah. Because he had no workers there, and he even managed to stay alive with it. Oh, and that is a hit that you can't really split out of.
Some really nice disruptor shots here from Rodzyn.
Yeah,
he loses both of his disruptors.
Right in. There's a lot of just stalkers here now, and it all comes down to the stalker micro, I'd say, because the army isn't as big as it wants to be, but there's no Sergeants left here now, so he can't really get us around.
Roach is coming in from behind. I think he's gonna make it away now, but is Namshar gonna keep this push up? That's the question. Seems like he's keep producing roaches. Has the +2.
Yeah, I would like to see Hydras. I'm not really sure why he's not bringing in Hydras to the...
Yeah, the Lurker then is on the way now, so...
But doesn't he want any... He just wants Lurkers then?
Yes, it's possible that he skips the Hydras altogether. Ooh, that could be... That's a nice hit again.
Once again, he loses the Ravager eggs. Shouldn't he be building the Ravagers a bit further away from where the engage is probably going to happen?
That's a weird choice from Namshar to build them so close to him. And we see him knocking on the rocks at the natural of Rodzyn, and he's just going to make it up. There's 2 cannons here, but a large warping. That's actually, I don't know if Rodzyn kept that disruptor there like consciously, or if it just plopped out. But that was a really nice move. And this army is gonna go down.
Yeah, definitely. Then we see a bunch of Zerglings actually running in here now, and that is something I missed earlier in the engage. I'm not really sure why he didn't build any Zerglings. When we're talking about Namshar probably needing some Hydras in the engage, some Zerglings.
I think he built Zerglings both times. He went into the engage before the Zerglings were done, and then when half the battle was over, the Zerglings came in, both times now.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe should have waited for the Zerglings. It would have been a lot better.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you need the Zerglings to get some damage to the Stalkers while the Stalkers are just stutter stepping, because otherwise Rodzyn will be able to keep his Stalkers alive.
Yeah,
without taking too much damage from the roaches.
Yeah, I really agree. They become so efficient when there's no Zerglings holding.
Yeah. And we see now that it's basically just a pure Hydra army here.
That's really weird.
Yeah, we do see that the effectiveness of the roaches are not really there anymore. Once the upgrades start to come in, roaches aren't really that cost effective.
Some really nice disruptor shots from Rodzyn.
Hydras left.
That might actually be it.
I'm still 100% certain that he should have had some Zerglings in this game as well. We can see that there are some attacks coming down over here, but I mean,
that's just gonna be
with their warpings, they can just defend that easily.
Yeah, that's no problem. And 3 disruptors. This army is really scary. I don't know what Namshar can do to hold it.
17 kills from one of those disruptors.
Yeah, that is
high value.
He does manage to scramble up a few units here, but I don't think so, Namshar.
Well, I'm sad to say that I actually think that might be game.
But he does dodge those disruptor shots, which is at least something. But it doesn't look like it's gonna be enough though.
No, and that's quite a bad engage actually, because you can't really get a concave going on the Protoss army. So we had a bunch of Hydras.
No, it's a really smart.
There. But these disruptor shots now, they aren't really getting that much value out of them.
No, not at all.
And this Protoss army is starting to getting torn to pieces here by the Hydras. We can see that Namshar actually bullets of drones now.
When the stutter stepping for the Hydras is going to get a lot of Stalkers and a Disruptor, so that's really nice. But more Stalkers are coming in, so now the tide is going to turn again. We see Rodzyn coming down here. Is he going to do an aggressive blink? Probably not. He's just going to...
I mean, I think that Namshar has actually managed to hold now.
Yeah, I mean, he has 4 bases.
Seeing how Namshar has 4 bases, I mean, he can get back to it now.
Yeah, it really, especially with these lurkers, it's gonna make it really hard for Rodzyn to push in.
Yeah, and I mean, Rodzyn invested a whole lot into this push.
Agreed.
And now, once again, we see these eggs. But yeah, 2 lurkers actually managed to finish, and he needs these lurkers now, because Rodzyn brought some adepts into the mix, and they are really good at tearing Hydras apart.
Agreed. Yeah, we see Rodzyn be really careful here because he doesn't want to find himself among a lot of lurkers.
No, exactly.
So he's slowly pushing in here. He's gonna snipe that lurker, which is really nice. Namshar pulling back his Hydra, not want to get hit by those disruptor shots. More lurkers coming in. And more lurkers.
I like this because once the lurkers get into a critical mass, it doesn't really matter that you get 1 disruptor shot off, because you can then just frog leap away from the army and utilize the other lurkers that have not been hit. We can see that Rodzyn could have actually lost a bunch of his adepts.
Yeah.
And those rocks went down. Would have been hilarious.
That would have not been fun for him.
Namshar is once again trying to use some Zerglings to get some damage done at Rodzyn's bases, but still, the warpings are there, ready to defend.
But at least it's pulling attention away.
Yeah, exactly.
And, every warp in his home is a warping that's not offensive.
Exactly. We can see that there might actually start to become a base trade here, because both players have their armies basically diagonally away from each other.
Yeah,
while Rodzyn is moving in for the 4th here, we can see that Namshar is going in for the natural, and Rodzyn has his tech buildings over here.
Yeah, this might actually spell disaster, because I think Namshar might be able to muster up some sort of forces to defend, like his natural. We see Rodzyn actually turning home now. I don't know how I feel about that. That might actually be.
No, he's losing way too much time now. I mean, and at the same time, Namshar's going in here.
Ooh, he might actually be able to
there's a lot of lurkers here, but if he puts some disruptor shots here, but he's actually not using into lurkers. The lurkers are still here, but they are quite low.
Ooh, that was just that disruptor shots just missed. He could have picked off 2 lurkers, but instead it missed.
Yeah, but I mean, Namshar has made a bunch of damage at home. There's no more stalkers coming out from Rodzyn's gateways.
Rodzyn has a few units running around here and trying to do some damage, but I don't know if this is enough. Like, he's losing this 4th now, and that is actually a really big deal. Technically the 5th, but yeah, you get it.
And Namshar didn't lose that many units actually. He lost a bunch of drones and the base, but he still has his army intact.
Yeah, Namshar is way ahead in this game now.
There's a lot of red units here over for Rodzyn as well. Bunch of low hit point stalkers, which basically means that they will die after like 2 lurker shots or lurkers spine.
Yeah,
whatever that is called.
I'm not
volley
sure.
Maybe, or lurker volley. I'm not sure.
No.
But Rodzyn could have sniped some of those lurkers. If you ask me, but maybe he's not really sure if there's more.
That was okay.
I still like the splits. We can see some out of position sealers over here. Not really getting that much value out of it.
Yeah, but I think those cells were there to distract Namshar while he made his disruptor shots.
Smart.
That is like one thing that really like separates the amateurs from the pros is that they might just do a move to pull attention, like for no other reason than just pull attention so they can do more damage somewhere else. Like,
we can see now that Rodzyn is moving home, seeing as he has a bunch of hydras moving in towards his mail.
Yeah, these hydras are actually forcing.
I think now she's just gonna go back home. Yeah.
Yeah, he's just gonna do a merry-go-round.
Exactly. I like this mind. There's some mind games going on right now.
And at the same time, we have another force moving down from the left side of the map.
The main lurker armies.
Yeah.
Marching
If he can
forward. Establish
a good position by this 4th, it might actually spell disaster for Rodzyn. He's gonna burn his lurkers.
This nexus is going down.
Yeah.
It will go down so fast once
I think Namshar needs to bring his hydras over here to support.
Yeah, he doesn't want to lose these.
Yeah, I mean, these 5 disruptors did that. These lurkers are a bit clumped up.
Yeah, these are so off position right now, and I mean, lurkers without reinforcements.
Oh, those disruptor shots were huge, and every single lurker goes down. That is actually a big deal. I mean, he did lose his 4th. I don't know if or his 3rd.
Yeah, right now Rodzyn is basically not mining at all.
Yeah, that is true.
Looking at that is excellent for Namshar. But now Rodzyn has a scary army, and Namshar does not have.
I mean, Namshar is not doing so well economically, actually. Not as well as you might think. He only has 1 mining base at the moment.
Yeah, I can see that now, and he needs to muster some forces right now. But at the same time, I think that Rodzyn might not be fully aware of this. And he actually brings up the Nexus now, so I mean, it all comes down to if Rodzyn can do some damage here now.
Yeah, he needs to. If he can snipe this base, that might actually pull him back into this game.
Yeah, definitely.
Because this is Namshar's only mining base, so.
Precisely, but we can see now that his.
Rodzyn, you need to go for that. You need to go for that base.
You should probably sacrifice this now. Just buy some more time, pulling his drones back and utilizing the new base over in the left.
Yeah, that's true. He did get a base up on the left.
Yeah, so I mean, it all comes down to if he can just prolong this for long enough to get some more units out. Because right now, Namshar doesn't have enough to fight this.
No. 4 disruptors are pretty harsh.
I have to say, this is quite stressful to watch. I mean, it's back and forth, back and forth.
It really is. And we see Rodzyn actually has another base going up now, so it might actually play out in his favor. I'm not sure. Like, he's long distance mining at the moment, but
yeah, but that base
that Nexus
for the first
has
time
gone down. So I mean, they're 1 base versus 1 base now, basically.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that favors the Zerg or the Protoss at the moment.
I think it's starting to favor the Zerg now that he is starting to macroing up.
But I don't know, actually.
Because my thought is that Namshar can actually, for the first time in the game, utilize Zerglings to get that base.
Yeah, but is he gonna do that?
Base.
Is he gonna do that?
Doesn't look like it right now.
He needs the links to defend, I think.
Yeah, that is true.
So I mean, this is.
Namshar is getting a
that might be
GG.
GG.
Yeah, I think that is GG. I think Namshar overextended with the lurkers.
Yeah.
Now it comes down to losing those lurkers.
Yeah, that was not good. Losing 5 lurkers like that was. Yeah, you can't do that.
He didn't really need to lose those, and he didn't need to lose Hydras either.
No,
I mean, he did some strange decisions there, I have to say.
Yeah, it was like some of the decision making, and like it's basically like his micro was really good in the early part of the game where he dodged those disruptor shots, but then he just kind of I don't know what happened there. Like